Hey, Melissa, since you're the host, technically, you're going to have to be the mute police also. All right, guys, we'll get started in a minute. I'm just waiting for Amber to hop on.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
What you doing, girl?
Hey, okay, you're on. There you are. All right, guys, so we're just going to get started, and I believe we are recording, so just try to make sure you stay muted, and we're gonna get started. So this is Amber Parker. She's freaking awesome, and she is basically killing it with retaining loyals, and we've never done a Zoom or any kind of training really just about this, but it is so important as we fill that cup full of loyals to not have a hole in the bottom and lose them at the same time. So Amber, will you just do like a little quick 90-second version of your story too, so for people that maybe don't know you yet, and then we'll just jump right in.
Yeah, so I have been in this business, you guys, for going on 7 years, and it's crazy to think about. I joined with a negative bank account, hoping to never do the business. I did not want to do the business. It wasn't something that I signed up for. I really joined for Danny, I'm going to have you mute yourself unless there's actually a Galaxy unmuted.
Yeah, somebody Galaxy S9, if you can mute yourself. Just everybody look down and make sure that you have the little microphone with the slash through it so that you're not causing back noise. And I'll mute myself just in case there's...
Okay, cool. So anyways, I joined you guys saying and swearing I would never do the business, and then I fell in love with one product, and that was the body wrap. We had body wraps, fat fighters, and defining gel basically back then, and I fell in love with the body wrap. I used it, my results sold, and I shared it with every single person that I knew and mainly didn't know. I wasn't one to use my network up front. I didn't go to my friends and family first. I went to complete strangers, and that's how I built my business. So I went Ruby in 45 days, Diamond in 3 months. 8 months later, we were triple diamond, and that's when I brought my husband home. and he was home for a few years, but being home is not for everybody. It's not for every marriage. It's not for every spouse. It's not required. It's not for everybody. And so he went back to work when my kids went to school, and then we brought him back home this last October. And now we're field liaisons for the company. So our job is to help you guys increase your businesses and really just pour into you. And so if you guys have a camera, can you guys just put it on if you can, as long as it's, PG? Just because I love to connect with everybody. I know it's middle of the day, so thanks for jumping on. I know it gets a little crazy, but I want to see you guys. I don't like just talking to names. It's not very fun. But so that's my story. We were a triple diamond, and a year later we went president, a year later we went ambassador. I moved quickly. But one thing that I pride myself in is retention and retaining the work. If we do the work once, why on earth do we want to redo it all from scratch every single month? Like, we don't, right? And if we can start retaining our customers, which is the blood of our business, retaining your distributors, which is the top of your business, then we will be able to have a longevity of increase in sales and marketing and promotions throughout your team. So that's something that I love, that I think everyone should learn. It's not something that I feel like with leadership, it's learned. And same thing with keeping customers and distributors. It's something you've got to learn and change and be adaptable in. And so that's what I love to do. Keep my customers, keep my distributors.
Love it. Okay, so one thing that I think is super important to start with is when you sign up your loyal customer, how do you keep track of them, like from the get-go?
Perfect. I don't even have my lists and stuff handy, but I use the steps to success. I print them every month. Usually at the first of the year, actually, I print 12 for the whole year. I'm prepared for the entire year. Why? Because I'm going to work a business for a full year. And so that's kind of a mindset shift that I want to get you guys in is, am I planning on 1 year? Or do I not even plan, and do I not even have a way to know where I'm going? So the first thing is print your steps to success for the entire year, 12 of them, and I write down their name, what they ordered, and their ID number. Even if I place them, they're my responsibility. And so I write them down on steps to success. I have the last 7 years of every single month, and I think I may have lost 1 or 2, but I literally have the last 7 years of all the customers and distributors that I brought in on a steps to success filed away in a cabinet. And then on the first of the month, I follow up with my last month's customers. So right now we're in April. With me at all times, I have January, February, March. Because if at any time my customers need to keep track or need something from me, I have it accessible. The other thing that I do is I immediately text, let's see. Let's find a customer. So I immediately text them and I say, and you can notice that I have at the top, I have loyal customer name and ID number. So right away when I sign them up, before I leave my computer or my phone, I save their ID number into their contact and text them. And I say, thank you for your order. Once it's in, let me know and I'll help you maximize your results. This is like a way old distributor or customer. You'll get products at wholesale for life plus 10% back. And I message them their username and their password and my website. Now, since we have the awesome Live Fit app that we want every single person in our entire organization friends list, we want them using the Live Fit app. I literally text them this. And I say, thank you so much for your order. Just go to Amber L. Parker. Lisa, will you mute yourself? Just go to amberlparker.com to view all the exclusive products you get at wholesale plus 10% back. And username, password. Also click the link below. You'll get free workouts and nutrition to maximize your result. And then I have my Live Fit app that I send them that they download. So that is something that I immediately text them. I get them from social media to my phone, from Instagram to my phone, and I'll send that to Janny for sure. So again, that is something that I do. And all you have to do, you guys, is save this once. Like it should be a flow. I sign up a customer, they have a standard password, they have an ID number, I write out my steps of success, I save their contact information, and I text them. That's like, and it goes so much further than just signing them up and never talking to them again. It goes so much further than just signing them up, getting a fast start, and saying, well, who did I sign up last month? Like, you have to have a system down. So let me make sure that I always, when I send it on Facebook, okay, Jenny, I text that to you.
Okay, perfect.
So that's what I do, you guys, and it goes a long way. And that way, if Stephanie messages me and she's like, hey, Amber, can you change my April order? I don't have to log into my eSuite, find her ID number. I literally have her ID number in that contact. Copy, I create a standard password for all my customers. If they're smart enough to go change it themselves, Sarah, will you mute yourself, please? I have it already, so I don't need to, sorry, it is so loud. So I don't have to, you know what? There we go. Actually, other Janny's unmuted right now. No, they're not. There you go. Okay. But that way I don't have to log into my eSuite, find out their ID number, or give them a task to do. So I go above and beyond for my customers, for customer service. Like that's your job. You shouldn't be, if your customer has a problem, you shouldn't be sending them to customer service. You should be taking care of them. They shouldn't even know that customer service exists. They should know you are their rep, you take care of them. And maybe that's because I grew up managing and retail sales, that your customer is always right, and they should not even have customer services number. Nor should I ever send them to customer service.
I love it. So, and obviously that's why we get paid what we do, because they don't have to deal with all of that. We're like their person, and they have a relationship with us. So they want to order forever, and they, all that kind of stuff. So can you go over a little bit more about when you follow up with them? Like, as people start getting more and more and more customers, like, how do you decide? Let's say they just order 3 products today. When do you first follow up with them? And then do you put it in like a calendar system, or how does this, how do you deal with the 3 months approaching?
Yeah. So Connect app I use that a ton. And if you guys aren't using Connect, you're really missing out on time. Okay. So download IW Connect, pay for your eSuite, and give yourself 8,000 hours of extra time not having to manage everything individually. So I can go into Connect, okay, and I can click on all my loyal customers. They're going to be pulled from my eSuite. They're all going to be there. And if I have Andrea Wagner, who's a loyal customer of mine, I can literally add right here, add a follow-up. I don't know that you guys can see that great. So I can add a follow-up. I can also click a date. My alarm will go off and tee up a message that says follow up. So today at 1:12, I can just manually choose 3 days, 7 days, a month. So I usually do about 3 days later, I'll message them, hey, your product is coming. I'm so excited. Now, I don't say it's shipped. I don't follow tracking. I don't do any of that. I just say, hey, your product is coming. Is it? Yeah, of course it is. It's been 3 days. Like, it's coming. I'm not going to say when, but I'm going to do that with all my customers. The minute that they're pulled, and they're in your Connect app. And so you can manually do that and set up reminders, okay? So then I'm going to say 3 weeks later, did you get your product? Send me your before pictures. I'm not asking, I'm telling. Like, I'm their rep. They trust me. So send me your before pictures. I'm so excited for you to start TFX. Also, did you download that app where you can get workouts and nutrition info? Remind them. If not, here's the link again. Resend them the link, okay? Now, I can do this all through Connect. So, and then monthly on the 1st, I pull my last month's steps of success. I follow up with all of them. I'm so excited if your second bottle is coming out this month. Do you want to add XYZ? I don't say things like, do you want to change your product? No, I want them to keep that product and add something else. Let's say they got the Mocha Dreams with the TFX the first month. I know you got such a good deal on the coffee and greens. Do you want to add that? I can add it for X price. Do you want to add the coffee or the greens this month? Tell them what to order. Tell them like they need another product. So I'll do that on the first of the month for the previous month and the month before and the month before. So they're 3 months. At their third month, I message them and say, oh my gosh, you're loving the products, because you guys have to keep up with your customers. The reason why customers stop is back stock and product. I did a sip and sample party last night. There was 9 of us. And one of the guests that showed up brought a tub of product. She had 6 boxes of wraps that were all bad. She ordered from somebody and nobody followed up with her. She had a cleanse. She had the old Thermofit. She had 2 bottles. She had Fat Fighters. She had Fab Wrap. I'm like, what on earth? She was like, I just ordered all this product and I didn't know what to do with it. Kidding me? Like, she's hung on to these products for more than 2 years. We've had the new packaging out. Insane, right? Because nobody followed up with her. And guess what she did? Re-signed up as a new customer underneath somebody else who was willing to take care of her. Rightfully so, man. Like, you don't take care of your customers, they're going to go find somewhere else to go, and someone else who actually cares about them. Okay. And I taught her how to wrap. I taught her how to use all the products. I literally sat there and watched her throw away probably 30 wraps. And I was like, no, this blows my mind. So there's so many customers out there, you guys. The reason why they stop is back stock and product. She had all this product and never used it, didn't know what to use on it, didn't know how to use any of it. Yes, it's on the back of the packaging. Of course we can read it. But what's nice? Getting a little bit of help. So follow up after the 3 months and say, thank you so much for being a customer. I'm not sure if you knew this or not, but if we go another 3 months, you'll actually get a $50 shopping spree. Do you want to continue? Yes, you bet. Okay. So I had a girl just go Ruby in 34 days. And so technically, she signed up like end of February. So technically, this month is her customer's 3rd month. She already messaged them on the 1st before their shipments run, told them about the $50 shopping spree, and they all said, yes, I want to keep ordering. Why? Because she has been consistent with them. Now, this is why promotions fall. And this is why the business loves speed. If I sign up a customer and I'm working really, really, really hard this month, in 3 months, if I don't reach a promotion nor keep my customers, my promotion's going to fall. All that volume I did the 1st month is going to end on the 4th month. There, you will have to start all over basically, right? So why would I not want to keep my customers going and happy and producing results so at that 3rd month I can increase versus replace, right? I want to be consistent during those 3 months. So once I hit diamond, I'm like, sweet, I've got another 3 months of customers. The hardest sale is the first one. Once you guys have your customers in, it is easy to upsell. It is easy to retain. It is easy to make them order more products. It's so easy. The first sale is the hardest. So if you've already gotten them in, keep them. Make them happy. And that's how you're going to have customers for life.
It's so true. Okay. And then a huge, huge factor in getting distributors, how do you bridge that over? Because I know you have also had a lot of customers, and as we all do, turn into distributors. So it's definitely not the ones who get signed up for wraps and Thermofite and then not spoken to for 90 more days. Like, they're not going to join your team. They're going to join someone else's team, right? So how do you bring that up, or how do you bridge that, transition?
So I love the business, you guys. Like, I literally last night, this girl was going to order collagen, the hair, skin, and nails, and she wanted the coffee and TFX. And I'm like, if you're already spending $100, why don't you just do the business with us? She was like, yeah. I was like, it's $99. That's it. She was like, that makes total sense. I'm just going to do it. She's like, well, what if I don't reach my quotas? I'm like, so what? You want the products. You're already going to be buying the products. So for me, I always lead with the business. It's very hard for me to watch people spend that much amount of money when I know they could use money, but I offer it once. If they say no thanks to the business, you're a customer. You bet. No big deal, right? But my customers that are past their 3 months and they don't want to continue on, I usually ask, can I ask how come? Okay. What do you think the main reason is? Money. Money. Summer, they're tight, school starting, it's Christmas, whatever it is, right? oh, you know what? I just really can't afford the shipment still. You know, I had this thought. You love the coffee. Why don't you just do this business with me? We don't carry inventory. There's no monthly sales quotas. And you can get wholesale on the products, plus get your products for free, and we'll help you. Does that sound like something you're interested in? You know what? Yeah, why not? You're already spending money. Okay. So usually after the 3-month, I'll offer it if they don't continue on for 6 months. But the other thing is, you guys, is all you have to do is ask. We are so terrified to ask. And so I want every single person on this call, if somebody asked you to join the business, will you drop it in the chat? If somebody said, hey, Christina, will you do this business with me? Hey, Kimberly, I think you'd be awesome at this. Will you do this business with me? If you were asked to do this business, drop it in the chat and say, I was asked, someone asked me, right? Chances are, I don't know that any of you just randomly went to someone and said, hey, I went to your website and signed up. Hi, I want to do the business. You've never talked to me before. Maybe. There's a chance. I'm not saying that that's not possible. But we were asked. How dare you be so selfish and not ask someone for the business? Like, it's blessed your lives. Why on earth do we not ask our customers? Why on earth are we so scared to ask our friends who have to leave their kids every day to do the business with us? How selfish. That's rude. I'm just going to call it how it is. That's rude. Right? Somebody asked me when I was in a horrible position and they knew I couldn't afford it, and I really couldn't, you guys, and I still said yes. And even if you ask over and over and over again, they will at one point do it. But if you don't ask, that's a for sure hard no. Okay? So one girl came to my meeting this couple months ago, and she goes, she was a customer for months underneath one girl, and then she bought coffee from somebody at retail. And I go, so what made you decide Mitzi, one of my girls? She goes, she asked. I thought something was wrong with me because those 2 girls that I ordered from never asked me to be a leader on their team. So I thought something was wrong with me. I thought I'm not good enough for their team. I thought I would never make it. Girl's killing it. All because somebody asked her. She was like, first person to ask me. I thought that they would believe in me. So I said yes.
And
Crazy,
some
right?
people need that little bit of confidence, like telling somebody, have you thought about this? Because of XYZ, I think you'd be amazing. Because you're already on Facebook, because you're so funny, because you're blah, 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 because you're gorgeous. Like, giving somebody some tiny little reason, it makes them feel amazing, number one. Just having somebody else say, I think you'd be great. Have you thought about it? Like, it's
a genuine message.
Yeah.
So one thing that I send out that I love, and I'll share this with you guys, is I send a message, and I don't cut the crap. Okay. Like, I'm not like, hey girl, you're so darling. Or like, hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, that last post was super cute. Like, I don't want anyone to BS me and then come and and approach me. Right. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but if you ask me like, how are my kids? Oh my gosh, how's your summer going? How's this? How's that? And the other person like, by the way, it tells me that you actually don't care about how my kids are. You don't care about how I'm doing. You just wanted to ask me about the business. Why don't you just ask me about the business? So for me, I just go and I'll message people that I really genuinely think would be awesome. And I say, I know for a fact you would kill it in this business that I've done for 2 months, that I've done for 6 years, that I've done for 3 years, that I'm doing right now. Okay. I know for a fact you would kill it in this business. If I give you a leadership position for 90 days, would you take it? So I'm going to ask Kimberly, if I put you in a leadership position for 90 days, would you take it? 100%. How do you guys feel when I say that? Like, how would you feel if somebody came to you and said, Janny, I know for a fact you would kill in this business, girl. Let's put you in a leadership position for 90 days and run. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I got cold chills. Like, for real?
Yeah, I love it. I instantly feel like that FOMO, like, well, what if she's right? Like, I don't want to wonder if she's right. I got to just try. Like, that was why I joined. I had FOMO,
Yeah.
fear of missing out, of being amazing.
Yeah,
That is why I
100%.
joined.
And you guys got to be genuine with it. Send a voice memo, you know, say, hey, Christina, this is crazy, but I have to ask. If I give you a leadership position to do this business that I've done for 6 years, would you do it? Simple, short, cut to the chase. Don't BS me. Yes or no? What if they say no? No worries. Will you throw up a post? Because I'm so slammed right now. I need people in every state to do this business with me. Our sales are higher than they've ever been, and I can't keep up. What's that going to do to Christina? She's going to be like, ooh, I ain't giving my friends that opportunity. I'm going to do that opportunity. So when somebody tells you no, don't just say like, okay, cool. Like, no, I am so slammed. Like, I need freaking help. But it's got to be in your confidence. Like, it's got to be your job, your duty, and your obligation to just ask and keep those distributors. So as far as your customers jumping into distributors, all you got to do is ask, okay? Go back through all your customers from the last year and say, hey, this is random. You loved the products. Don't ask. Like, you have to assume they love the products. I know you ordered the hair, skin, and nails. We have a kit right now for $99. You can get the hair, skin, nails, and the collagen. And I want to put you in a leadership position. Are you in?
Love that.
We're going to say yes.
Love that.
Just gotta ask.
Okay, so what would you say to somebody who maybe is going to be playing catch up with maybe a lot of customers that have already turned off their orders? Maybe they've been in for 6 or 7 months, signed up a bunch of people and didn't keep up with them, which is, we're all about growing and being better and doing better. So what would you say is the best way to go back and do some, I don't want to say damage control, but go back and message these people that have already turned it off? Because this month, that's been like my jam, is messaging old customers. So I'm curious how you would approach that.
I love the Connect app because all my customers, all 7,622 of them, are all in my Connect app in a group. They're all there. Like, even if I place them, they are in my Connect app. So when we came out with TFX, this was crazy. I went through my loyal customers and I created a script that said, like, oh, I don't remember what it said. Basically, oh my gosh, this new product, blah, blah, blah. You're already a customer. You get it at 40% off. Do you want me to get it shipped to you before it sells out? I sent that out to over 500 people. Immediately, people were like, I'm in. Yes, I want it. What do I have to do? I'm like, shoot, I don't even know who this is. Like, I got to go figure it out. But it brought in over 3,000 volume just by myself from my customers. All because I asked. I told them about a new product. So if you have customers that are from 6 months ago, have you told them about TFX? Hey, Kimberly, I just wanted to make sure that you knew and you've heard about our new clinically proven, blah, 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 whatever, scientifically proven. This product's epic and it will sell out. It's like gold and you need it. Have you heard about it? Normally it's $65, but right now we're running a promo for 40% off. You're already a customer. Do you want to take advantage of this before it sells out again? Yes, girl. Like, order me a bottle. No commitment. Order me a bottle. I'm in. Right? I'm in.
That is so okay. Do you happen to have that where you could send me that too, or something like what you sent?
Yeah, I can. Will you remind me, Jenny?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to search for it for a minute. But it's I'll have to think about who. But I also did this, you guys, with my old distributor. January came around. I teed up a message. I shout out all my distributors from 2012, and I sent them all a message that said something along the lines of like, "Hey, girl, I know life's crazy. The holidays are craziness. I'm looking to put a couple people in some key one-on-one positions. Do you want to jump back in the business?" If their account was active, we picked it up. If it wasn't active, we restarted it. Because so much has changed since 2012, you guys. Like, all these distributors, what if they just didn't love the wraps? Now we have so many other products that we're such a different company. So have you even asked your old distributors? Like, timing's everything. I want to know, would you ever consider doing the business again? You just got to ask.
I love that. Did you guys hear her say she brought in 3,000 in volume from old customers by herself?
That is all my leaders did it too.
That's epic. So some of you guys that are going for huge promotions and you're like, oh, there's only 6 days left, there's only a week left, Like, be intentional. That right there is what I'm going to be finishing the rest of my entire day till whatever time my eyes shut in the middle of the night, doing that exact thing because it works. So I'm like,
you guys use Connect. Like, it's already there. There's no guesswork. I don't have to go through Facebook and find all my old loyal customers. Like, text them. Use your Connect app.
do you happen to know if, let's say, somebody is placed, does the person who received the placed customer, does the customer show up in their Connect app as well?
Nope.
Okay, yours. Good.
It should. Anyways, it should be just yours.
Okay, so you guys, yeah, make sure you update Connect. Some of you might have to completely uninstall, and then reinstall. That's what I did, and it's completely brand new, fresh, has all the features. It's amazing. Still learning it, but that is so genius. So, does anybody have any questions that we didn't cover? Tracy, following up with loyal, you don't want to follow up with loyals if they were placed under you. It's just customers that you have a relationship with, that you enrolled yourself. That's who you want to keep up with. Oh, decline. I wanted to ask you about declines. What is your method for the madness with declines? How do you handle them? What do you say to people? That's a huge question on our team, is what do I say to them? It's awkward.
It can be awkward. And to be honest, like, I only handle my customers. And because I'm organized, I know on the first, when I type in their ID number, if it's shipped, if it's declined, if it's whatever. So I'll usually send something along the lines. It's very rare that I have them because I'm very clear up front, you guys. Like, I'm so clear up front with my customers. You order one product a month for 3 months. And because I followed up on the month first, I'm not worried about a $200 declining because they changed it, right? So the problem that we get in is we're like, I don't want to message them. I don't want to message them. What if they hate the product? What if they're not happy? They're not going to be happy with you if you don't follow up with them, right? So if it declines, I'll usually say, hey, Janny, I was just checking your order to see when your second bottle of TFX was on its way, and I noticed that it didn't go through. Do you have a different card? Oh, sorry, I'm just waiting for payday. Okay, you guys, just so you guys know, declines run on Fridays, the 25th, and the last day of the month. Only 3 times a month, though. So here's what I do to help this problem. And this is something that, like, I really hope you guys can start implementing. When I first started my business, I remember thinking and dreaming of the day that I would wake up on the 1st and I would be diamond. Now, what does that mean? I have $10,000 in sales in one day. Okay? I would just wake up on the 1st and I'd make money in my sleep. But that means I have to push $10,000 in volume on the 1st. Okay? So whenever I sign up customers, their order is going to run 5 days sooner. So I sign up Janny as a customer. And in the beginning, it gets a little crazy now, but I would recommend doing this. When you put in your customers on the 5th, thank you for your order. Your next shipment's going to run on the 1st. I'm changing it to the 1st. They order on the 10th, it goes to the 5th. They order on the 15th, it goes to the 10th. You know, you're going to say, hey, Robin, your next shipment is on the 5th. Does that work for you? And what if they say no? I want it on the 25th. Fine. But if I'm not asking, then the answers are for sure no, okay? So push your customer orders. And again, if I'm signing them up, I have their password, I have their login, I'm being that rep for them. And so all my customers pushed towards the 1st of the month. And I woke up on the 1st and I was diamond. That way, I'm not waiting till the 25th to know where my volume is. My promotion is done by the 15th. As a leader, it's done by the 15th. Then I have the 15th through the 31st to handle all my team's promotions. All my teams.
That is genius. That is so freaking good. I love that. Okay, I'm going to be watching this again for sure. The last thing that I wanted to know is about the new perk point report. Are you using that? Do you guys love that?
Yeah, absolutely. And I have perk points. Everything is systematic, you guys. And I'm 0 green, like none. Like when Connect App came out, I was like, oh my gosh, no, I don't want another app on my phone. Like I don't want to have to figure this out. But once you jump into it, it's actually really simple. So for perk points, you know that they can use them after their 3 months. And then of course it goes 6 months and you'll get $50. So after the 3 months, I'll go to Amanda and I'll say, hey, Amanda, oh my gosh, I just checked your account. You have $10 you can use towards any product. What if they have more than $10? Then I pick the products. Hey, Amanda, you have $25 you can use towards our Fit 30 pack. That expires on Friday. Do you want me to put it in today or wait till Friday? Give them options, guys. Like, but I'm in control. They trust me. Do you want me to put this order in on today or Friday? 2 options. They're in control still. They'll pick. So if they have less than $10 or less, even $2, even $5, you guys, do you want free shipping? If they got $5, do you want free shipping on the new TFX? Do you want to add $5 to cover the shipping cost of the new TFX? Like, hello, right? Get creative with it. But I will send a message and say, hey, I have them all teed up, Jenny. I'll send them to you. But again, if it's like you have $78, you could get 3 of your favorite products. Which ones? If you have $75, you can order over $200 and get half off. Get creative with how you use your perk points because people want that. Perks points are huge. It saddens me to see people just let them fall. So your guys' perk points expire 30 days after their last shipment. If they turn off their orders and they don't continue on for the 6 months, those expire. And again, if you don't have a system to follow up on the first with your customers from 3 months ago, they will lose them. Okay.
Love that. Love that. You guys, if you haven't looked at the reports, there is a report now that says perk points. It is pretty freaking awesome. If you click on it and you can see without having to search through TreeViewer anymore, you can just see one by one your customers that have points. So you can just bam, 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 message them out. So we're going to start doing perk point power hours because that sounds fun. So keep an eye out for that. But thank you so much.
Of course.
So much.
One thing I'll add with the perk points, you guys, too, is, again, you don't get volume on perk points. So make sure you're never saying like, oh, hey, you have $25 in perk points. You want to order Fat Fighters? Like, I make $0 on that because it's free money. So you always want to make sure that you're ordering more than what their perk points is worth so you get some volume. But when I was going ambassador and any rank, you can do this, especially with the legs that you need 400 at that have been there for a few months. Go through those customers, click on them, and then I'll send, hey, Kimberly, you have this customer. She has 10 perk points. Send her this. Hey, Kimberly, you have this customer. She has $10. Send her this script. And tee that up for your distributors so they get in the habit of it, but also they trust the person they signed up with. So don't go under their downline and don't go to their customers, but send them what to send out to their customers and watch that just roll in with volume and customers and orders.
Gosh, I'm so excited. I'm like trying to write. I'm trying to hold my phone. It's so amazing. So you guys, we will get Melissa, if you're under my other name, you can stop the recording, but we'll get this recording to you guys as soon as we can. Amber, thank you times 1,000. I cannot wait to go. I'm going to go home and